Hello and good day. I'm Keith Gallo, the founder, CEO, and visionary for Icon Windows and Doors. And today, I want to share with you our 6 core values. Now, you might be just hearing this for the very first time, maybe because you were just onboarded. So I say, welcome to Icon. We're grateful that you're here. For those of you who have been here for a while, maybe you have heard a few of these core values, but they really haven't hit home. This video is designed to clarify our vision, our mission, and specifically our core values. Our core values essentially are guiding principles. It's a few statements that we've set in motion that we've created to help all of us stay on the same page. Let me start by saying, as a company and for sure as a man, I believe what Luke chapter 6 and 31 says, do unto others as you would want done unto you. We know this is the golden rule. So, through that lens, we view our core values. And the very first one is we inspect what we expect. Considering that we are in the construction industry, many people cut corners. They don't do the job according to scope, according to the engineering documents, and according to code. So here at Icon, we take it very seriously when we're dealing with someone's home, considering that we are protecting their home from dangerous storms that lurk right here at the edge of the Atlantic. So, considering that, we take a high value in inspecting what we expect. Meaning, do it once, do it right. We would also ask questions like this. If mom were watching, would she approve? We ought to also say things like, we possess a fanatical ownership for our own job roles and our responsibilities. We inspect what we expect. Some of the anti-values of this core value, we inspect what we expect, are you can't see it from a dark night in New York. You've probably heard that before. Or, maybe you have the mindset of it's okay to cut a corner just this one time. Maybe you could say, it's not my money, so who cares? Well, these are anti-values that absolutely undermine the core value of we inspect what we expect. Our second core value that we possess here at Icon Windows and Doors is that we are problem solvers. And what we mean by that is that we as a team, we come together, we band together to solve any problem that stands in our way of any future success. We do this by a process called IDS, identify, discuss, and solve. As you can imagine, inside of construction, many problems arise. So as a team, we are prepared to solve any problem that stands in our way. We run to the roar. We make hard decisions. We dig at the root instead of swinging at the leaves. We, as Edison said, I didn't fail 1,000 times. The light bulb was an invention with 1,000 steps. So we know that we're a work in progress and we're working on things that are in progress. But we know that nothing will stand in our way because ultimately we solve the problem. This is what it means to be a problem solver. We are problem solvers. Of course, this core value has some anti-values, like problems freak me out. We never get to the core of the issue. We're just wasting time. Many times, I've seen this happen before, pride in one's person hides the actual things that are the real root issues and affects the team and the flow going forward. These are the anti-values when we say our core value, we are problem solvers. No problem stands in our way. Our next core value is we are self-propelled, meaning that we are all in, radically driven, bring our whole selves to work type of a company. If that's you, you would fit in really well. We believe that our team, considering that we're a young, small business, everyone needs to have a propeller. And that also means you need to start your own engine. Our team is here to fuel it, but it's up to you to kick it over and get things moving. This is what it means when we say we're self-propelled. Being self-propelled also has anti-values, like lazy, I'm unmotivated, I call out of work a lot, I constantly excuse myself. These are anti-values against our core value that we are self-propelled. Our next core value is that we share the weight and we share the wins. I want you to imagine for a moment an Olympian that's getting ready to do a press and has got a barbell on their shoulders. Now imagine if there was 200 pounds of weight on one side of the barbell and only 50 pounds of weight on the other side of the barbell. Well, that barbell would be lopsided. So when we say as a core value, we share the weight and we share the win, we believe that we are a disciplined, servant-oriented, team-first, all in on helping one another out, achieve our goals so that we can share the weight. And then, of course, when we win, we celebrate together, sharing every win that we have achieved together. This is what it means to share the weight and share the win. Well, just like every other value that we have, there's a anti-value to it. And for we share the weight and we share the win, it's kind of the attitude of, why don't you just carry everything? And you kind of are the person that just watches everybody work. Well, everyone else is disciplined, you aren't. And you're just, again, going against that. You're more of a solo artist of sorts. And I'm kind of done for the day and everybody else can go on and I got to go on and do my own things. There's really no vision at all that's part of the company's. So therefore, this is an anti-value to who we are at Icon Windows and Doors. Another one of our core values is that we communicate with integrity. Let me just say that communication alone levels up the entire journey. Whether it's via text, email, phone call, or in person, those touch points we have learned and we know they matter and that they're meaningful. We communicate with integrity. We're detailed. We are on demand. We are accurate. We are above reproach. Dave Ramsey said to be unclear is to be unkind. So we live in the light, we expose the darkness with truth. And when we shine light on truth, we believe that's communication with integrity. Communication with integrity also has some anti-values. As you could imagine, one of them is I can't tell the truth. Or I just build a bunch of stories to meander around the truth. Well, at Icon Windows and Doors, we're not interested in that because we know that the truth, it exposes everything. And when we're in construction, we need to share with each homeowner exactly what's happening and exactly what's going on. Whether it's with their product flow on incoming goods or it's something that is taking place in the field, we must, as a company, communicate with integrity. Our sixth and final core value is we are finishers. Guys, we live in a world of starters. Come on, think about it. You've probably already done this before. One weekend you went and you were going to remodel a room or something at your house, and you went and bought the paint or the things to do. You went to Lowe's or Home Depot, and then you came back home and set the things in the garage, and they're probably still sitting there. You've never finished it. At Icon Windows and Doors, we finish what we started. Every ounce of everything we touch, if we agree to it, we will propose and complete every ounce of whatever scope of work is before us, because we are finishers. Every single job matters. No job will get unchecked or untouched, because we are finishers. And after all, this is how we start the very next job. If we don't finish the one we have with the things that are in our hand, why would we ever be given another one? So let's be finishers, because that's who we are at Icon Windows and Doors. We Are Finishers also has some anti-values. Simply, I didn't finish my work, boss, and cramming to complete or overbooking oneself. These are all things to watch for that don't follow the instruction and the core value of we are finishers. Other things like we're just unprioritized and our work is sloppy and just simply never on time. That isn't who we are, because we are Icon Windows and Doors, and we are finishers. So there you have it. Those are the 6 core values, our guiding principles that help us hire, fire, and reward every team member at Icon Windows and Doors. I hope that this video was helpful, and I look forward to getting to know you and working with you so that we can make a great difference in our community.